To that wild weather impacting so much of the country. Major rains soaking parts of the south and those wildfires spreading so fast out west. Our extreme weather team covering all the angles, and of course Sam leads us off with the latest. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Robin. Unbelievable rainfall totals, as a matter of fact. Take a look at these numbers. 21 inches in West Pensacola for a 2-day total. Pensacola got 16 inches of rain. 13 inches of that rain came in one day. You would expect that it had to be a tropical system, a hurricane, to bring this kind of rain to the coastline and leave it there, flooding these communities for the entire weekend. But it wasn't. It was a stalled weather pattern, and some forecasters think we'll be seeing more of this in the future. Today, that rain actually does move into places like Atlanta and Columbia. Pensacola certainly will get more rain, though, and this historic event has left incredible pictures, and the flooding continues. Our Ginger Z is there right now. Good morning, Ginger.
Sam, this is one of the hardest hit spots in West Pensacola. Cars still displaced and saturated. This apartment complex still flooded. Escambia County, the home of Pensacola, thinks this mess is going to cost $20 million.
Super soaked. Torrential rains drenched the Gulf Coast this weekend. Look at these pictures out of Pensacola, Florida. Roads collapsed. Almost 1.5 feet of water paralyzed the city. And check out the outstanding numbers from the weekend. Almost 10 inches of rain fell just south of Mobile, Alabama, and more than 21 inches in West Pensacola.
The water kept getting higher and higher, and eventually got up to the window level of the door.
Car after car trapped with water up to the hood. Stranded drivers giving up, abandoning their cars underwater. Entire neighborhoods submerged as folks try to fight back with flood weapons, brooms, and sandbags.
We don't have a street, we have a river.
Some watch the water rise and have to wait, feeling helpless.
I called the fire department, I called the police department, I called the emergency services. Nothing. No one has come out here.
Forced to find dry ground, 100 people spent the night at Red Cross shelters.
So the trouble is far from over. More scattered rain showers on the way today, and lots of residents, even in this community alone, still displaced, still without power, and still dealing with this storm. George?
Difficult situation. Surprise storms in the southwest, pelting parts of Texas with dangerous hail. And Sam, what a wild night.
Incredible. Right at rush hour, right at dinner time. Take a look at the pictures, and there are lots more of them. Traffic lights, street lights, cars, homes, everything damaged by this hail. Now, this is very good. No watches, no warnings out for this. Rarely do you hear me say this, but there couldn't have been. There was no warning these supercell thunderstorms were going to pop up in the heating of the day. Denton, Plano, Bedford, Dallas, Greenville, Duncanville, all of those areas pounded by these storms. 60-mile-an-hour power winds, 4¼ inch hailstones. You don't have to imagine what it's like to be beneath that. Take a look.
Oh my gosh. This is the biggest hailstorm I have ever witnessed in my life. That is hail.
Dallas residents say the hail was the size of hockey pucks, rocketing from the sky.
It just pummeled. It was unbelievable. And the rain, there was so much rain. It was like being in a disaster movie.
Slamming into homes and cars at dinner time and rush hour.
Down! It broke my window! It broke my damn window!
Entire neighborhoods covered in white, like snow, in the middle of June.
It sounded like the house was exploding. Literally. You know, just over and over and over again. I mean, you can look at the roof and see if it 1,000 explosions.
The hail trashed this famous theater marquee and even crashed through skylights at the Dallas Mall. Take another look at this video shot by terrified homeowners. At least 6,000 homes lost power in this group of supercell thunderstorms, but fortunately, no one was seriously injured.
This hail is ginormous, and it's falling from the sky. Look at that.
And you'll remember that we were just in Dallas, GMA, for the opening of the Dallas Arboretum, the Chihuly Glass exhibit. Some of those pieces were damaged, but amazingly, most of them were intact. Now, you can look at this piece right on the picture there. That piece broken, but those plates are about 3 feet across. The good thing to remember from this, Robin, is that these thunderstorms this time of year can develop without warning. If you see dark and dangerous skies, get inside.